Next up, we need to consider terms of a contract. Now, there are lots of things I've not included here, such as whether they're incorporated into a contract, because looking through mark schemes, it doesn't appear that they credit that AQA. So it makes sense then just to focus on identifying the terms and looking at the effect of that term if it's breached. So, of course, we start off with conditions, and you can look at Poussard and Spears for that case, and that's about a term breached which was about the part of the concert in addition to the rehearsals was not fulfilled. And so these are most important terms which go to the root of the contract, so the contract would not exist without it. So how do you spot a condition? That's how. Is it really important to the contract? Now, the important thing is then, once you spot this in the problem question, you do your thing with the PAA, and then you outline the rescissional damages. Okay, so you outline that there's a common law remedy of rescission or damages. Now, for warranties, these are less important terms. And so what we've got is, for example, Bettini and Guy. This case illustrates similar to Poussard and Spears, except the person didn't attend rehearsals but made it to the show, and it was argued that missing the rehearsals was a breach of a warranty and not enough to rescind the contract, and so only damages are available for those kinds of breaches. Now, there are innominate terms, and again the mark schemes use this a lot, really, because these are difficult to classify. So if the term looks like it may be a condition, maybe a warranty, then what you need to do is think, how important is this term now we know there's a breach? So the way you would do that is discuss innominate terms, and then once you've decided, say it's probably a condition or probably a warranty. In terms of express terms then, now most of these are going to be conditions to warranties, and that's where you're going to look to those different issues. But I just want to touch upon one issue of time. Now, usually you have to show it's incorporated into contracts, but like I said, we're not really going to focus on that too much in this exam. What you've got instead is if the term is for a time. Now, this is an express term and it's a condition because a contract wouldn't run without it. Be careful here as well. What we've seen in the past is where you've got express terms in addition to implied terms. So, for example, there is somebody delivering magazines, or somebody doing a tattoo, or somebody decorating a house. In those cases, there is express terms for it to be completed on time, but it's also an implied term through the Consumer Rights Act, which we're going to cover next.